Yes.
Pontano, he did it.
Il bought.
He went all in.
Dump it.
I think we all remember feeling this way. It's like you buy your coins, your stocks, whatever. Finally, you made it to invest. And it's like the market was just waiting for it to drop 50% instantly. And this is exactly why I make this video, because today I will show you how you never have to be in this position again and how you can avoid buying the top and selling the bottom. So make sure you stay until the end, because I promise you it's going to be a game changer for the rest of your life when you understand them. But first we start with tool number 1, the CBBI Index. I will put you the link in the description so you can use it for free. And maybe it's the only Bitcoin indicator that you actually need. This indicator combines a lot of very complicated metrics into one simple metric that is easy to understand for everyone. And you can use it for free, as I said. Check the link in the description. You can see that every time we went below 10, it was a great time to buy Bitcoin. Every time we went above 90, we started to get close to the peak. So it was the time where you had to start paying attention and wonder if we are close to peaking out for this cycle. Right now we are at 75, so we start to heat up, but if this indicator continues to work, we still have some time to go. But be aware that these prices right now are also not cheap territory. We are not early as many people are saying right now. If you would have been simply sticking through this metric and done nothing else, you would have outperformed every hedge fund, every professional and every stock picker out there. But the hard part is to keep your mind clear, because if you just listen to this indicator, it might be everything you need. But you hear all the noise, all the bad news, and then you get nervous and you sell at the wrong time and you buy at the wrong time. So in the future, make sure that you not just sell when your emotions tell you, but actually check the CBBI Index before you buy or sell. Every time you should have a look and ask yourself, is it really a good level to enter or a good level to exit? Or is it just my emotions taking over? Tool number 2, you probably heard of it, the Fear and Greed Index. This tool shows us, are we overheated or is there too much fear in the market? And it might be a good opportunity to buy. When the fear is high and the Fear and Greed Index is low, as Warren Buffett always said, when there is blood on the streets, you should buy. You can see it here. Every time we went to very low territory, it has been historically a good time to buy Bitcoin. Whereas on the other side, every time we went to a very high level, it showed us that we're getting close to the peak for Bitcoin. So if you would have simply stick through this indicator, you would make sure that you actually sell at very high levels and buy at very low levels. It's a bit hard to get the top because we can spend a lot of time at high levels. So that's why I always sell and buy in 5% steps into rising prices or into falling prices to make sure that I don't put all my risk on one price. You have to learn to accept that you will never hit the exact peak or the exact bottom. This is just part of the game, but who cares if you make 1000% in 2 years? And then we have tool number 3. I used it for Ethereum. I use it all the time. I use it for everything. And if you watch my past videos, you might know it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any updates in the future and don't miss out on any important signals in the market. Tool number 3 is the Relative Strength Index. You can use this for yourself and you can work with this on every stock, on every crypto, basically on everything. To use this, you have to go to TradingView. I put you the link in the description. You can sign up here and check out the RSI. Then when you're on TradingView, you click on indicators and type Relative Strength Index. That's it. Now you're ready to go. Important to know is that as longer the time frame is, as more reliant is this indicator. If you go to the minute chart, it's not going to work too well. Me personally, I prefer the monthly chart because this is long-term signals and I can work with this easier. For stocks and RSI, below 35 means it's completely oversold. Above 80 means it's completely overbought. For Bitcoin, it's a bit different. It's a bit more extreme, to be honest. Like, we don't come that low usually and we go much higher. So when you want to buy an asset and the RSI is below 35, then it usually means that either there's something wrong with the company, you should always check that out, or it's just a good price to buy. For Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin is different. It tends to trend higher, but in the end, same thing here. Buy low, sell high. Let's look at the example with Ethereum and why I bought a lot at the price of $1,450. On the 2-week RSI, it's always been the best time to buy when we touch the line. So I ignored all the fear, I ignored all the news, and trust me, I spoke to a lot of fund managers. Everybody was telling me the recession is coming, we're gonna go lower. Leon, don't buy Ethereum, it's not a good time. Well, here we are 70% up. So to use all these 3 tools effectively, the most important is that you have your emotions under control. And the best thing would be, don't watch any news, don't speak to anyone about crypto, and don't watch too many YouTube videos. Just mine, of course. And make sure that you keep your mind clear and that you don't get lost in all the drama that is out there. Because data usually is the only thing that you need. And if you just stick to the data, you will be a good trader, trust me. So the next time you want to buy or sell something, first check out these 3 tools and ask yourself, is it really the right time to do so? Or is it just your emotions taking over? Or is it just the hurdle that takes you on their rage? And maybe it's the best time to actually run the other way around. Because remember, 80% of participants in the markets are losing. So if you want to belong to the 20%, you have to go against the majority. So make sure you build a strong mind and you stay ahead of the crowd. One way to do so is to subscribe to my channel and learn more about finance. I'm happy to see you next time. Ciao.